that in Hardayal school, Jhajjar, the question paper taken from Canara Bank was distributed. That paper was taken. There was absolutely no delay in distribution of paper. The principal of the school is on record on YouTube. Even here it can be shown. She says that we collected paper from SBI as well as Canara. Ultimately, the instructions came that you distribute paper from. Now, allow me to state it.
It's a different issue. We will not
Different issue that which you have never disclosed on affidavit till now. And I will demonstrate in blood. That's a very clinching issue which they are getting agitated on that. Paper taken from SBI as well as Canara both. The paper was distributed which is taken from Canara Bank. The entire country was giving the paper taken from SBI, but Hardayal School, Bahadurgarh paper was given, distributed, and ultimately full time was given and paper was taken on the basis of Canara Bank. Answer
that call that we should call it from.
Now, what happened is, just if I can complete it, what happens is the principal says that after about 40 minutes I conveyed it that we were told Canara Bank and now the students are attempting Canara Bank question paper. Then the instructions to her was that all right, if it's already 40 minutes, so let them do Canara Bank. They did Canara Bank. Ultimately, what they did not disclose it to anyone, but they gave grace marks to everyone in that school. And because of those extra marks, 6 people got 720 out of 720. 2 students from the same center got 718 and 719. Thereafter, this was a grace marks given.
Of course, thereafter a fresh examination was held.
No, Lord, I would, Lord, that is impinging upon the entire system they have. Now, initially, they arbitrarily gave grace marks for which they were not entitled to at all. Now, this is how they have given grace marks across the country. There was absolutely no justification because they have not come clean on that. Here, they should have said, in Bahadurgarh, a different paper was given. That is why we are holding a re-exam. Fine. First, they said that there was a delay in distribution of paper. There was a loss of time and hence grace marks. When they were caught in this court, then they appeared before the Honorable Other Coordinate Bench and said, now we are having a re-examination. So please do not go into how we gave the grace marks to this 1561 people. 1563. So the question that how they gave grace marks to 1563 people on account of loss of time has not been examined by this Honorable Court. They in their reply, they say that the issue stand resolved because we have had a re-exam. My question is, Lord, that how in the first instance they identified 1563 like the center in Bahadurgarh, and to hush up the matter, they say we have a re-exam. Now, Lord, if it was on account of loss of time, they should have given opportunity to everybody in the country. That wherever there is a...
Mr. Huda, that has attained finality. Our court dismissed that. Our court has upheld the re-examination.
No.
Initially, they decided to give. Grace marks to everybody. That was when that was done. There were representations. They said they told us last time that there were representations. Thereafter, they decided to revoke that because a fresh committee was appointed, and they decided to have a re-examination. Is that correct?
My respectful submission.
I may have to interrupt here only for a moment, my lords.
Later.
Lord, my respectful submission is, Lord, this. In the first instance, they indulged into pick and choose for identifying 1563. One classic example is of Bahadurgarh. Then, Lord, nobody knows how they picked up 1563. And re-examination, Lord, the people who were not entitled to get this chance again, got the chance again. And out of this, Lord, number, out of the total, out of 1563.
Out of 1563, how many make it into the 1,08,000?
Yes, well, that's an interesting question. They have not disclosed, but out of
They
1563.
tell us, that's the proof of the pudding is in that.
Yes, sir.
Out of the 1563 who got the retest, how many actually
Which
have made it?
included,
in the-
Lord, eight
I'll
top
just
ranker, which included 8 top ranker from one
That's all right,
center.
that's, we'll find a
That's right.
answer to that.
Now, Lord,
See, I've done now in the top 100.
These cities के reputations है.
Huda,
one fact.
when you are arguing, I've just from that top 100, I've done an analysis. The maximum from the states, you said they had disclosed data only for 5 states, 4 or 5 states.
Yes.
Now, Andhra Pradesh got 7 in the top 100.
Correct.
Bihar 7. Gujarat 7. Just check this up. Ask your team to check it up. I've just done it manually. Andhra Pradesh 7. Bihar 7. Gujarat 7. Haryana 4. Delhi 3. Karnataka 6. Kerala 5. Maharashtra 12. Punjab 6. Rajasthan 19. Tamil Nadu 8. UP 6. And West Bengal 5.
That's right.
So it appears that this spread in the top 100 marks is distributed across the country.
Yes, Lord, it's
This covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 states and 12 states and 1 UT.
that's right. On this 1563, I just want to point out one fact. The people who got re-examination opportunity,
Lord, it is
out of them
95 centers.
773
The
did
100
not pass the
let's
basic
see
marks
this
in the
100
third attempt.
candidates, our affidavit, my lord, says, first 100 candidates was analyzed and it has been reported that they are distributed across 95 centers located in 56 cities within 18 states and UT of the country. 69, my lord, in Vanshika Yadav state.
What have you said? That the first 100,
First, in this regard, just read, my lord. It is submitted that allegation of the petitioner that number of students scoring high marks are only from certain center is completely unsubstantiated. In this regard, the result of top 100 candidates was analyzed and it has been reported that they are distributed across 95 centers located in 56 cities.
yes.
Within 18 states or UTs of the country. This diverse distribution highlights the widespread participation and competitive spirit among students from different regions and educational backgrounds.
Mr. Huda,
This is not-
also on the other aspects. But if you look at, as they say, first 100 candidates are distributed in 95 centers in 56 cities in 18 states. Apart from that, as we said, the maximum we have taken in students, at least 5 or more per state. 5 or more per state. We find that distribution in 12 states and 1 union territory.
That's right.
With the highest being Maharashtra, which is, Rajasthan 19, followed by Maharashtra 12, followed by Gujarat and Bihar 7, and Karnataka 6.
Lord, yes, Lord,
For us, my lord,
67, there are 67 students
yes, they,
who secured 720 out of 720.
they are also, my lord, reduced now because of the re-examination.
Now tell us, originally 67 students
Yes, yes.
got
720 out of
720 out of 720.
Yes.
Now, how many of those were in the, I think 17 were in that 1563, no?
Yes. No, not-
44 means.
How much? 44?
Initially,
Lord, they are reduced.
7 were there.
Lord,
which
I
got
gave-
reduced-
Yes.
got reduced to 61 because of re-exam at Bahadurgarh. And it's 44 we are attributing to the aspect of one question paper in which 2 options were marked correct. As a result whereof, it's 44 candidates got the benefit of extra 4 marks, making it to 720. If those 44 are removed, then toppers in the entire country are only 17.
So 44 students got the benefit of the grace marks.
Grace mark. Grace mark.
Not grace marks, full marks for when there was an error in the NCERT book contained the wrong answer.
Not Lordship is not.
No, there were two correct answers.
So anybody who gave either the NCERT answer or the actually correct answer was given, graded as correct.
If they are removed,
They were 44.
Yes.
because they would otherwise get minus, because this is a negative marking system.
Because you didn't go by the NCERT, your booklet didn't go by the NCERT answer, but what was truly the correct answer? They said that, look, the earlier edition of the NCERT book had also this answer.
Now,
So you treated both as correct answers.
Yes.
And those are 44 students.
and total, my lord, are otherwise 17, which in a multiple choice question, my lord, framework is possible in that out of 20.
So now, as it stands, 61 students across India get 720 out of 720 today,
Yes.
out of which 44 students have got the benefit of that one question where there were two correct answers were treated as the correct, two options were treated as correct answers. So
Lordship,
balance 17 really.
If 44 are
That's the real purpose.
100% students.
Now tell us one thing, out of these 61 students who have now got 720 out of 720, or let me put it this way, in the top 100, are there any cases where students had changed their centers? In the entire exam, Mr. Kaushik, how many students changed their centers in the entire exam? 23 lakhs. We'll go step by step. In the 23 lakh, total number of students who appeared were 23.33 lakhs. How many students had changed their centers out of the 23.33 lakhs?
Yes, the center allotment is only on two aspects, only two factors. One is permanent city and the current city residence. We do not give any specific option with regard to the change of center. Let the correction window is opened up. In that, the field may be changed by the candidates, which will not come to our knowledge.
So that will be permanent or the current city?
Yes, it's only two options.